I cannot keep this to myself. I have to share. You will not believe who shares the same gematria numbers with what I plugged in. Like, who? Okay, so I've been playing around all day with this gematria calculator as I continue to read the Secret Book of John. So if you don't know, the Secret Book of John is not technically one of the books in the Bible, but it does describe sort of the creation of the pleroma, which is like the divine realm, and sort of how the one, which is, think of the God of the Most High, like the emanciations or creations that come from him and like down the totem pole. So Sophia creates her son, Yaldabaoth, without the consent of the one, like the God of the Most High, Elohim, or without the consent of her partner. So doesn't have a connection to source. So he creates the material realm, which is like a mimic of like pleroma or the divine world order. And this material realm, which we live in, is a mimicked copy, but it is distorted. So because it doesn't have that connection back to source, and it's meant to keep our souls trapped here. So anyway, in this section called Sophia Repents, this is where she repents for this idea that she created Yaldabaoth, who is in the book of Genesis in chapter 2, he is the Lord God, or Yahweh Elohim. And she's repenting for him. And it uses the word to refer to her son in this section as the aborted fetus of darkness. Now, he wasn't aborted. It just refers to the fact that he's not full, like he wasn't created with the consent of her partner, and he doesn't have that connection back to source. So I typed that into the gematria calculator. So I'm going to put it up on the screen, the results, but I'm looking at my computer. So for the simple gematria, I got the number 248 for the aborted fetus of darkness. And this corresponds with the 248 commandments in Jewish law. And it goes to this idea that rules are structures that govern our material life, but it suggests that there are oppressive structures in the material world, echoing the fact that Yaldabaoth creates this, but it's really a prison of flesh and law for us. Meaning he's mimicking the divine order, but it's distorted. Then, for English gematria, we get 1488. And this is the idea, again, of this false creation that is distorted. It's not actually connected to source. It's full of illusions. So, I scroll down to see, okay, what other things have the same numbers, like 1488 or 248. And the number one hit is President Donald Trump.